This is Afroeconomics with J.B. Bryan. Afroeconomics is a strategic financial management program designed for the advancement of Black wealth in America and abroad. The art of saying no. Yes, it is indeed an art form. Do you remember the podcast where I was talking about saying yes? Say yes to more things, say yes to more opportunities. Well, I don't want you to get carried away with yes, because there is an art form that I refer to as the art form of saying no. Just say no. There is strength in the ability to say no. Many people are broke, right? Many people are broke because they cannot say no. Allow me to help you and myself with learning how to say no. Let's learn the gentle art form of saying no, an art that many people have problems with. First, in order for us to become comfortable with saying no, we have to know our value. So know your value. Know that you have so many commitments financially, professionally, personally, that your time is completely precious. You are valuable. How you spend your time is valuable. How you spend your money is valuable. So it's important for you to first realize how valuable your time and your money, how valuable they are, how hard it was for you to earn this money, and you have to say no. Know your value. A second point is to set priorities. Even if you have some extra time, the extra time that you have must be filled with your priorities. So make sure that you have a list. Make it daily if you must, but have a list of what has to be accomplished for that particular day and set a priority to make sure that your time is filled up with the priority. Because if you don't have your priorities listed, when something comes up and someone says, "Can I borrow $1,000?" If you don't have your financial priorities put down on paper or have your financial plan intact, like I ask each of your Afroeconomics members, you must have these things in front of you. Your financial priorities must be set so that you have the power to say no when someone asks you to do something that's not on your list of priorities. A third point is you must practice saying no. The first time that you do it, it's not going to be comfortable. The first time that you're asked to make someone else's financial priority your financial priority, and you have to say no to someone that you've been saying yes to forever, then you are going to feel uncomfortable. But I always say, get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. That's where we grow. So practice saying no. Just say no over and over. Practice it in a mirror if you have to, but you have to learn to overcome the fear of feeling that someone else's priority is more valuable than ours and yours. So remember, the first point is that we have to know our value so that we can say no. And then be unapologetic. Don't say, "I'm sorry, but I have to pay my bills, so I can't give you this money." Don't do that. Be unapologetic about your responsibility to yourself, that you must save at least 20% of your savings, whatever that priority is, 20% of your income. Whatever your priority is, make sure that you stick to your priority and be unapologetic. And then you can be polite, but still say no. You don't have to be rude about it and hurt anyone's feelings, because generally if they're asking you, then you're the type of person who usually says yes. So this is a growth area. This is something new for them. So we can still be polite, but we still must say no and stick to our financial priorities and make sure that you stick to your financial plan. Because what I'm saying is the power of saying no, specifically from an Afroeconomic perspective, is that because you've said yes too often to things that are not your financial priorities, it can cause you to not have the wealth development that you dream of. And a final point is to increase your productivity by saying no. You become more productive. Even if you have to say no to someone that you work for, or you have to say no to an employee, because you're the employer. But it can be by saying no, you're sticking to your priorities, you're getting more things paid, you're getting more things done, because you have to bring this over to every aspect of your life. Learning how to say no can empower your entire family, and they will learn from the example that you've set with your polite commitment to your financial priorities and life priorities. So learning to say no is about building your career and your wealth by focusing on having more income and wealth and more productive hours, minutes, and seconds in your day. You will know that you are on the right track when you are looking at your daily task down to the minute. But you view your financial goals that you want to accomplish, you're looking at them over your lifetime. But you know that you're on the right track when we're looking at our time and our dollars down to the cents and our time down to the second. You know that you are on the right track. And in order to accomplish what we need to with all of the things that we've set up as a priority, is that it's going to take the strength within us to know our value and know the value of saying no in exchange for continuing to take care of your responsibilities, your personal priorities. So learn that art, the gentle art of saying no. That's Afroeconomics, and I'm JB Bryan. #Afroeconomics.
Today's podcast was powered by JB Bryan Financial Group, a registered investment advisory firm and the home of Afroeconomics in Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and New York. Don't forget to subscribe to Afroeconomics with JB Bryan on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and any other podcast directory. If you like what you hear, leave me a 5-star review. I'm JB Bryan, and that's Afroeconomics at AURN.com.